Hier sind wir wieder. Weiß
The
ich...
meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Okay, der Dialog ist anders. Die Bildschirme sind anders. Es hat sich was geändert. Es ist nicht wieder exakt wie vorher. Und auch der Erzähler, glaube ich, hat es mitbekommen. Einmal lasse ich wieder da. Mit dem machen wir dann auch noch mal ein paar Durchgänge. Nur um zu gucken, was Neues.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ich muss gerade mal heftig drüber nachdenken. Ich würde gerne noch mal versuchen, wieder aus der Tür rauszukommen, wenn man ins Chefbüro geht. Bevor die zugeht. Ich weiß nicht, ob das geht. Falls es nicht geht, schneide ich es einfach raus. Aber ich will es mal probieren.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Und ich will mal gucken, ob irgendwas anders ist. Das auch. Seit wann kann man hier aufmachen? Und der Weg da ist auch schon offen. Okay, der erwartet uns schon, aber wir können hier aufmachen. Was ist hier? Business Strategy. Oh nein, der arme Panda. Seit wann kann man hier aufmachen? Was ist ein Aufzug? Okay, wo geht's hier hin? Muss ich rauf oder runter? Ich weiß es nicht. Drück mal beides. Aufzug, Musik. Short history of the relations between Poland, Austria and Hungary? Warum? Es liegen hier überall für Zettel rum. Wie weit geht dieser Aufzug hoch oder runter? Der bewegt sich gar nicht. Der bewegt sich, glaube ich, gar nicht, oder? Jetzt nochmal drauf drücken. Ich kann hier nur drin sitzen und der Aufzugmusik lauschen, ne? Und der wackelt halt ein bisschen. Ja, der bewegt sich einfach gar nicht. Das ist ein Fake-Aufzug. Verdammt. I am the most expensive boss. Okay. Unser Boss ist also der teuerste Boss aller Bosse.
Here's the door.
Ja, ich hab's geschafft, wieder rauszukommen. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob das jetzt irgendwas gemacht hat. Ich kann hier mal ins Bad gehen auch, okay. Wir haben kein Spiegelbild. Seife, huch. Because the boss knows that what the boss says goes. If the boss suffered losses, then that's what the boss chose. Okay. Also es ist, der Boss war alles immer Absicht. Okay, okay. Ja, können wir jetzt hier irgendwie wieder rückwärts? Können wir einfach wieder in unser Büro? Darunter will ich nicht mehr, da bin ich gestorben. Ich weiß allerdings auch nicht, ob ich nicht das Spiel jetzt gerade irgendwie ein bisschen verglitscht habe. Ich weiß nicht, ob das hier ganz so richtig ist. Wenn ich jetzt hier nochmal durch die andere Tür? Nee, die ist zu. Mist. Hm. Hier geht's ja auch nirgends raus. Ist überall zu. Eimerchen hätten wir noch da, aber das hilft uns ja also auch nichts weiter. Kann ich... Da ist eine Tür offen. Das ist neu. You are now leaving? Okay. Hört sich ganz gut an. Escape Pod Bay Floor 760. Okay, dieses Gebäude hat mindestens 760 Etagen. Und keinen funktionierenden Aufzug. Da tun mir die Oberschenkel schon von der Vorstellung weh. So viele Treppen. Aber wir haben ja zum Glück auf Etage 754 angefangen. Wir haben es ja nicht so weit. Das reicht aber auch schon. Ein sehr beruhigend aussehendes Treppenhaus. Es ist ja alles sehr stabil gebaut jedes Mal. Kann ich echt die Tür aufmachen? Nee. Wollte nur mal checken. Ja, was passiert jetzt, wenn wir mit dem Escape-Pod escapen? Der Erzähler ist ja auch weg, den hören wir ja nicht mehr. Der wundert sich bestimmt auch, wie wir ihm entkommen sind. Aber wo er doch so allmächtig ist, dass er uns da nicht wieder finden kann. Escape Pod Launch Bay. Escape. Ja, dann escapen wir doch mal. Ich sehe nichts, es ist sehr finster. Ist gestreift. Hallo? Wäre ja auch zu schön gewesen. Ah, so knapp. Wir waren so nah dran, aber anscheinend hat er uns doch wieder gefunden. Obwohl, ich weiß gar nicht. Er will ja auch, dass das hier endet. Also kann ja der Erzähler nicht derjenige sein, der das hier immer neu startet. Welche Macht startet hier immer den Tag neu?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Ist das eine kleine Spitze, weil wir uns vorhin von der Treppe geworfen haben? Dass wir dort hätten bleiben sollen? Sehr Pech. Du hast mich zur Anarchie erzogen. Ich rebelliere nur noch.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nö, ich gehe wieder rechts.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
Ja.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Ja, mal wieder. Wir waren da schon länger nicht mehr.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Ich weiß es nicht. Sag du es mir.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, immer noch nicht.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ja, weil du mich brauchst, lieber Erzähler. Ohne mich kannst du auch nicht sein, im Prinzip. Und ich weiß noch eine Sache, die wir noch machen können.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Da
here.
drüben ist eine von
I'm
den
not your enemy,
Collectibles.
really, I'm
Wie
not.
kommen wir denn da
I
drüben hin?
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Okay, das muss ich mir merken.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Ja, meine tolle
This is it,
Plastikschaufensterpuppen-Ehefrau.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her
Ja,
back into
Spaß
your
dir.
life. She's been waiting.
Ja, ich hab schon gesehen, wie die gewartet hat.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Ja, wir haben hier nämlich noch eine Wahl, die wir treffen können. Weil die Tür können wir nicht wieder aufmachen, die ist zu. Aber statt den Hörer abzunehmen, können wir einfach den Stecker ziehen.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double-check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Gut.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Ist auch der
If you
gleiche
find
Erzähler,
yourself
ne?
speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis
sack,
is the
and
best
crack
part to a
ist
healthy decision-making
Ganzkörperenthaarung.
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Ich weiß es nicht, ich habe noch nie
And
nachgezählt.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Aber du glaubst ja nicht wirklich, dass ich jetzt die richtige Entscheidung treffen werde. Du kennst mich inzwischen. Genauso wie ich dich auch kenne. Ah, er hat schon mal einen Zaun um den Lift gebaut.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Ja,
we just need to get you
ne?
home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Ja, wenn man in der Realität auch jemanden hat, der einem sein Leben erzählt. Und Entscheidungen für einen trifft. So, wieder irgendwelche schlauen Kommentare über mich und die Lounge.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Ja, das sagst du, ne? Das ist deine Meinung.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Aber ich kenne Stanley nicht. Ich weiß nicht, wie sich Stanley verhalten würde. Ich kann nur sagen, wie ich mich verhalten würde und ich nehme die falsche Tür.
No! Why did you do that?
What?
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, ich finde es hier ganz lustig. So. Ich gehe wieder rechts. Obwohl, nee, ich kann hier nicht. Okay, hier tut sich nichts mehr. Kann ich einfach wieder komplett zurückgehen? Nee, da ist auch die Tür zu, ne? Da komme ich auch nicht wieder durch. Ja gut, dann muss ich links anscheinend. Sagt da jetzt auch gar nichts mehr zu.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Wow. Nein, aus. Pfui. Das hat ja toll funktioniert. Sieht viel besser aus.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Hab ich alles schon
Behave
gesehen.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ihr alle wisst, was ich tun werde.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
ich glaub, der
always
mag uns
putting
nicht so
the
ganz,
story
ne?
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope, immer noch nicht.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja, er macht wieder das, was er am besten kann. Er nimmt uns unseren freien Willen weg, indem er uns eine falsche Auswahl vorgibt. So, wir können wählen. Aber ich glaube, wenn wir weiter rechts durchgehen, wird sich einfach alles
No! Why
in
did you
alle
do
Ewigkeit
that?
so
Quickly,
jetzt wiederholen,
hurry
wie es jetzt hier ist. Er wird es einfach jedes Mal wieder resetten und wieder
behave
da
exactly
anfangen.
as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
wir müssen
first.
doch mal wieder
I'm
links
quite
gehen,
sure you'll be
leider.
up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Ja, ja.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, ist hier immer noch alles kaputt? Ist der Meeting Room immer noch im Arsch? Nee. Den hast du wieder repariert. Der ist
Yet there
sogar
was not a single person here either.
noch vor
Feeling
den
a wave of disbelief,
Collectibles.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, Besenkammer ist zwar nicht mehr verrammelt und verriegelt, aber die geht nicht mehr auf. Hier ist
Coming to a
zu.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Es gibt kein Downstairs mehr. Okay, der greift jetzt wirklich richtig in die Welt ein. So noch mehr als sonst. Können wir auch nicht rein. Das Büro ist grün. Wieso ist das Büro anders?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Nightshark. Hallo. Ich habe keine Stimme.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Ja, ich versuch's, ja. Stanley hat keine Stimme. Nightshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Jemini, ich versuch's, ja. Gib mir mal eine Stimme, Mr. Allmächtig hier.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
hab's doch
If you
versucht.
didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Was ist Stanley?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I
End.
need you to walk through the door.
Stanley
Are you
Parable
listening to
Ultra
me?
Deluxe.
Can you hear me?
Wir haben das
Is everything all right?
endige Ende freigeschaltet.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Ja, ich hatte es ja gesagt. Die brauchen sich gegenseitig. Und ohne Stanley, ohne uns, kann er halt nicht funktionieren. Ohne uns kann er seine Geschichte nicht erzählen, kann nichts passieren. Und er hat es ja auch selber gesagt, jede Entscheidung ist eine richtige Entscheidung, Hauptsache wir entscheiden uns. Was auch wieder sehr tiefgründig ist, wenn wir drüber nachdenken. Sehr vieles in diesem Spiel ist sehr tiefgründig, wenn man mal genauer drüber nachdenkt.